Good afternoon, everyone. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all to today's guest class on management and principle of management. Today's session is going to be insightful and enriching as we explore the fundamentals of management and their real life applications. Now, to formally begin this program, I would like to invite Anaga ma'am to deliver the welcome speech.
Thank you, Ashley, ma'am. Good afternoon, everyone. It's a great pleasure to welcome you all to this guest class on the topic understanding the fundamentals of management, applying in them in the real life situation under the National Education Policy 2020. To help us understanding this topic better, I would like to welcome our chief guest, Ms. Ruxana Riaz. Ms. Ruxana Riaz is a dedicated social worker who spends her time helping others. She is a social worker. She is also worked as a study administrator for the IELS program under the Ministry of Education in UAE. Next, I would like to extend a warm welcome to Ms. Anandi Vinod, Faculty of NCDC. Thank you, ma'am, for organizing this session and for always encouraging us to look beyond our textbooks. And to all my fellow students, I welcome all of you. Let's make the most of this opportunity to learn from global experts.
Thank you, Anaga ma'am, for your warm and inspiring words. Now it's my honor to introduce our esteemed guest speaker, Ms. Ruxana Riaz. We are truly privileged to have you with us today, ma'am. I welcome you, ma'am.
Yes. Welcoming you, Ruxana ma'am. You can start your session. It's your stage, and we are so happy and proud as a faculty and also our NCDC member again coming back to another batch to give a wonderful presentation towards your fellow students. It was our credit actually. Thank you so much, Ruxana ma'am, for your time over here. Please take your stage, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Miss Anandi, and all the people who performed here. It was very fantastic and nice to watch. All you are enjoying and performing, and thank you so much again. Thank you so much for the warm welcome. And yeah, so before starting the presentation, I would like to ask that what all information, what is your previous knowledge, and what all things that you know about NEP, National Education Policy? National Education Policy 2020. Anyone? Have you heard this NEP before? No. So everyone, for everyone, this topic is very
Very
new.
yes,
Yeah.
very
Yeah.
new.
Yes, ma'am. So actually, it is a NEP 2020 National Education Policy. That is a very vast topic, and I have a correction that it is not directly linked to the management that is needed. It's a very important topic, but it's not directly linked to the management, but it's a very important topic. So NEP 2020, that is a very vast topic, and you will get the PDF of the from the ministry. According to your time availability, you can go through that. Now I will present some important salient features of this NEP 2020. Okay. So first, I would like to start with the background of the NEP 2020. In India, our first educational policy that came to act in 1968. So at that time, Indira Gandhi was our prime minister. Then the second educational policy that came to act in 1986, at that time, Rajiv Gandhi was our prime minister. Then after that, in 1992, this educational policy that came in 1986 that revised. Then after 34 years, then after a long gap, a new educational policy that is the third educational policy is coming. And at this time, we know that Sri Narendra Modi is our prime minister, and the NEP 2020 in board chairman was Sri K. Kasturi Renke, and we know that he recently passed away. So this is about the background, and from this, um, can anyone tell what was the relevance and what was the need of a new educational policy? Anyone, just guess. So after 34 years, a new educational policy is coming. So what is the relevance? What is the need of a new educational policy?
Yes, everybody talk, please.
Yeah, I want an interactive section, so you just participate.
Yes, of course.
No, it need not be the correct one. You just guess. So after 34 years, a new educational policy is coming. So what is the relevance? What is the need? Why
Every
didn't we stick with the old one?
every policy needs to be updated according to the times.
Yes, exactly. So we already told that. So after 34 years, a new educational policy is coming. So in between this time, the technology advancement in the technology has advanced into a great level, and also the unemployment rate has increased, and along with that, the people from the India is migrating to the foreign countries and for better opportunity, and they are settling down. They are taking the citizenship, and also our students from the India is depending on the foreign countries to get a quality education, and they are also settling there. So we know that as India, what is our asset? Our greatest asset is our population. We are having the human resource. So if our population from our youths are going to the another migrating, and they are depending on the other countries for their education, to get a better education and opportunities. So if we could provide such a good and quality education in our country, then the youth will stay here. So then, through that way, they will contribute to the national growth and development. So that was the thought behind this new educational policy, to bring a new policy that meet the need of the 21st century. That was the background of NEP 2020. So I hope this is clear. Now let's move to the presentation. Can I share, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am, you can share. Excuse me.
So in between, if you are having any doubt regarding any word, if you are not getting, you can ask me. And if you have any doubts regarding any of the concept, that you can save, and we will discuss towards the end, so we can save a lot of time. Is it okay?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah. Okay,
Be
so
able to share? We can't see, actually got stuck, ma'am.
okay, sorry. Just a minute.
Yes, ma'am, no problem.
Ma'am, I'm sorry, it's showing that only host can share. Can you give me the permission?
Yes, of course, ma'am. Now check, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am, I got it.
Okay.
Is it visible to everyone?
Anybody can see, but I can't see.
No, ma'am.
No, no.
No, ma'am.
I think it's not yet started sharing, Roxana, ma'am.
Okay. Now is it visible?
Yes, yes, now it's visible.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Yes.
Okay. So about the introduction, as we discussed, the new educational policy 2020 is a comprehensive reform plan that aims to transform India's educational system into a world-class one. So the main aim is to make our educational system globally recognized, and NEP 2020 was approved by the Union Cabinet of India on 29th July 2020, and Dr. K. Kasurirangan was the chairman of the committee. And this is the third educational policy of the India that, as I already mentioned, and this is the first educational policy of 21st century that replaced the 34-year-old educational policy. Now, if you are moving to the vision, what is the vision of NEP 2020? That is the National Educational Policy's vision. It's to provide the universal access to high quality education and to develop good human beings capable of rational thoughts, compassion, courage, scientific temper, and creative imagination. That is, simply we can say that by providing a high quality education, produce human beings and citizens who can provide for the betterment and the development of the country. So that is the vision of NEP 2020. And this NEP 2020 is built on 5 pillars that we call as objectives. That is very important. The first one is to make the education accessible to all. So, irrespective of their social, economical background, everyone should have the access to the education. And the second one is to improve the quality of education. That we all already told that to make our education up to the level of international level, and where our students are getting the same quality of education that they are getting in foreign countries. And the third one is to make the education more equitable. Equitable means the students who are differently abled, marginalized, women, so they are differently abled. So all these people need a more support. They need a support to came into the front line. So for them, we are giving support, and we are providing the provisions, especially for them to get everyone should have the access for the objective that everyone should have the access to the education. So it should be equitable. So it should be accessible. There should be quality. There should be it should be equitable. And the fourth one, to make the education more affordable. So there will be rich people and the poor. So regardless of their economical background, the education should be affordable to everyone. And the fifth one, to make the education more accountable. Who all are involved in this educational process? For them, for everyone, it can be a student, it can be a parent, it can be a principal, it can be a school. So who all are involved in this education process, they have to take the responsibility of their education. The system will provide the facilities, the system will support, but they have to take the responsibility of their education. So there are 5 pillars. There should be access to everyone, there should be quality, there should be equity, it should be affordable, it should be accountable. So these are the objective of NEP 2020. And there are some principles that we will discuss in the upcoming slides. So let's move. This NEP 2020, that's educational policy, is built on 3 cores. That is school education. The first one is school education, and the second one is higher education, and the third one is teacher education. So if you are analyzing what all things are included in the school education, first let's analyze the existing academic structure. In the existing academic structure, it is like 10 plus 2. That is the currently going, the structure is like 10 plus 2. From grade 1 to grade 10, the student will be in a school period. So 10 years of school period, then the student, the child enters into the higher secondary, that is we call it as plus 1 and plus 2. The child will the student will spend the 2 year in higher education. So this is the current existing academic structure, 10 plus 2. Then if you are looking into the new academic structure, that is 5 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4. Hello.
Yes, ma'am, you continue, ma'am.
Okay. So the new academic structure, that is 5 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4. That is the first 5 year, from the age of 3 to 6, 3 years, the child has to spend in preschool. That for first 3 years, from the age of 3 to 6, the child has to spend in preschool. Then it comes that then only they can enter into the grade 1, class 1 and class 2. Then the child will be spending 2 year in class 1 and class 2. So the total 3 years in preschool and grade 1 and grade 2. So total 3 plus 2, 5 years the child has to spend in foundational stage. The 5 years of foundational stage, 3 years of preschool and grade 1 and grade 2. So total 5 years it comes under foundational stage. Then it comes the preparatory stage. That is now the child is in grade 2, class 2. Then from there, again 3 year, grade 3, class 3, class 4, class 5, the child will be in preparatory stage. That is one structure. That is considering as one structure. That is 3 years, grade 3, grade 4, grade 5, the child will be in preparatory stage. Now the child is in fifth class 5. From there, the child will enter into the middle stage. That is class 6, class 7, class 8. 3 years. Again, 3 years, the child will be in middle stage. 3 years of education in middle stage. Again, class 6, 7, 8. Now the child is in class 8. From there, they will enter into the secondary stage. So in secondary stage, they have to spend 4 years. In secondary stage, it comes the classes from 9, 10, 11, and 12. So 4 years of secondary stage. So total 5 years of foundational stage, 3 years of preparatory stage, 3 years of middle stage, and 4 years of secondary stage. I hope you understood this one. Then, what is the difference between the new academic structure and existing academic structure? In existing academic structure, the foundational stage is there, but it is not compulsory. A child who without the foundational stage also, the child can enter directly into the grade 1. That is possible. But in a new academic structure, without the foundational stage, the child can't enter into the grade 1. That is, grade 1 comes in foundational stage. So the government has understood the importance of the preschool education. That's why they made this preschool education compulsory. I hope you all understood the structure. Then this is related to our because we are going to be in the teaching profession. So we will discuss in detail. Ma'am, just a minute. Just a minute. I will.
Yes, yes, Ruxana, ma'am. You all can note down all the points. Okay, ma'am, it's very useful one. So if you are starting the school, this knowledge is very, very important. Why? Because how the education program is designed in present academic, then we can focus, we can create our own aim and goal of our own school with these objectives. Okay.
Sorry,
Yes.
shall we continue?
Yes, ma'am. Continue, ma'am.
So we talked about the foundational stage. Then we are going to look what all things will be happening in foundational stage. So foundational stage that we already discussed that it contains the preschool education and grade 1 and grade 2. So in that the main focus will be early childhood care and education. So I already discussed that, I already told that the government has understood the importance of early childhood education. Then also it comes the foundational literacy and numeracy, that is FLN. That means by the grade of 3, every child has to acquire the skills of basic literacy and numeracy. What is meant by the basic literacy? That the child has to should have the ability to read and write, and the child should know the numbers and the basic arithmetic operations. So by the grade 3, every child has to acquire this FLN. Every child has to uh, um, learn the literacy, should know the basic literacy and numeracy. And in foundational stage, mainly the learning will be play-based and activity-based, and it's giving importance to the language development and also the social and emotional growth. And the learning will happening through the stories, games, music, and art. So in foundational stage, the approach will be there will be no heavy textbook, and the learning will happen through play, exploration, and discovery. And it's focus on the physical, motor, emotional, and the social development of the children. And there, the medium of instruction will be mother tongue, and there will not be a formal exam. And the main goal of the foundational stage, I already told that to achieve the FLN by grade 3. Then if you are moving to the preparatory stage, so in preparatory stage, it comes the grade of 3 years. So the grade 3, grade 4, grade 5 will come under preparatory stage. And there the main focus will be to the transition to the formal classroom learning. We already told that in foundational stage, it is like a play-based learning. There is no structure. So the formal structure will start, the classroom learning will start from the preparatory stage only. And there also they are giving importance to the literacy and numeracy, and the subjects like science and mathematics will introduce from the preparatory stage only. The social science, arts, and all these subjects will be introduced from preparatory stage only. There, the approach will be experiential learning. We already know that what is experiential learning, and it's not giving importance to the rote learning. It's giving importance to the conceptual understanding. The child has to understand. It's not important that what they are learning, how they are learning, that is important. So they are not giving importance to the rote learning. And art and sports integration along with the curriculum activities, the non-curriculum activities, co-curricular activities, or are also having the same importance. And the assessment will be continuous, and it gives importance to the curiosity and questioning ability of the children. And the goal of the preparatory stage is to build a strong conceptual clarity and curiosity in children. And if you are moving to the middle stage, so there it comes the class from 6 to 8, 6, 7, 8. Then the main focus will be the subject-oriented learning begins. From class 6 only, the subject-oriented learning will begin. And so before in the previous stages, it was concrete learning. So from middle stage, the abstract learning will start, and the development of the critical and analytical skills. And about the approach in middle stage, it will be introducing coding from the grade 6. We know that this nowadays the importance of the AI. So the coding is so now the coding will be learning by a particular subject, in a particular subject and a particular stream only. But according to NEP 2020, every student who is in grade 6 to has to learn from grade 6. They are introducing the coding because it need in all the profession, in all the streams it is needed. So that's why from the grade 6 the coding will start. And vocational education, that is one of the important point of NEP 2020, and in middle stage, that at least one skill, vocational skills, it is giving importance to the skill development. So at least one skill has to be learned from the grade 6, and it's compulsory that the internship has to be done with a local craft people or any industry. From grade 6, the internship and vocational skills are compulsory, and there will be a 10 days of backless days in each year. Then the goal is to develop the problem solving ability and the real world understanding. So by giving the skills, and by acquiring, by doing the internship, the children are having the ability to solve the problems, and they are getting an idea of the real world understanding. And if you are moving to the secondary stage, that is grade 9, 10, 11, 12. So there the main focus is multidisciplinary education. So what is meant by this multidisciplinary education? That is, there will there will not be a differentiation among the science subject and art subject. That is, we know that in higher secondary, if a student is taking a commerce subject, they can't learn a science subject. But here, according to NEP 2020, there will not be a differentiation between a science subject and an art subject. And the choices will be very flexible, no rigid streams, and that promote the critical thinking and life skills. It prepare for the higher education and career. The approach will be semester based system, and board exam made easier, and competency based. It will be competency based. The exam will be competency based and focus on conceptual understanding, and the children will learn the 21st century skills and life skills. And the goal is to make holistic development and to prepare the children for the career readiness, for the career. Now let's move to the how the examinations are going to happen in all these stages according to NEP 2020. So there is a shift from the rote learning to rote learning and giving importance to the scoring high scores in exams to competency based, continuous, and holistic assessment. So the assessment will be competency based, continuous, and holistic assessment. And one of the important point is that holistic progress card. So that is a 360 progress card will be providing. That is, instead of now we are giving importance to the only to the academics. Instead of that, the academic, moral, social, emotional, all the development will be included in the progress card. That is called holistic development. Holistic progress card, 360-degree progress card. Then PARAC are having the in charge of, they will be taking care of all the things that is related to the examination. Then in foundational stage, there will be no written exam. It will be observation-based evaluation, and it will be checking like whether the child achieved the milestone. And the second, in preparatory stage, there will be a continuous and formative assessment will be there. It will be competency-based evaluation only, and an activity and a discovery-based evaluation, and it will check that by preparatory stage whether the child achieved at FLN or not. Then if you are moving to the middle stage, there it will be the competency-based assessment through quiz, project, group work, classroom discussions. It will be evaluation will happen through all these, and there will be 3 types of assessment. One is by the child itself, that is self-assessment will be there, a peer assessment will be there, and one assessment from the teacher. And this assessment is mainly to identify the learning gaps in children. Then if you are moving to the secondary stage, there will be board exam. Board exam starts from the secondary stage. So a board exam will conduct twice in a year. The first one main exam will be there, and there will be an improvement exam. And the exam will be more objective type and application based questions only, and it gives less emphasis to the rote memorization and reduce syllabus to only the core subject or core concept they have to learn. Yeah, now let's move to the language. Are you able to follow me?
Yes, Ruchana. Everybody
Yeah.
respond.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So, yeah, so the language is one of the important core of this NEP 2020. NEP 2020 promotes the multilingualism and the Indian languages. Multilingualism means understanding more languages. And here the medium of instruction until the grade, at least until the grade of 5, the medium of instruction will be mother tongue or regional language or local language. And it can, if possible, that can exceed up to the grade 8. And then it comes the secondary stage, right? So in the secondary stage onwards, it introduces the foreign language. And there is a 3 language formula that is according to that. The first language will be the mother tongue or the regional language. And second language, it will be in Hindi speaking states, it will be English or any modern Indian language, or in non-Hindi speaking states, it will be Hindi or English. Then the third language will be English or any modern English language like the Spanish, French, likewise. So this is about the language. It promotes the Indian language, and it also gives the opportunity to introduce foreign languages. Now, if you are moving to the inclusion, we already talked about the equity. So that in NEP 2020, it's giving importance to the equity, that is inclusion-based education. Equity and access to all. It focuses on the socially and economically disadvantaged group. In socially and economically disadvantaged group, who all are coming? The minorities will be the girls, children with disabilities, migrant children, rural and tribal population will come under SCDGs. And to support them, we will be providing gender inclusion fund to make them to come into the front line. They need support. For them, we will be providing the gender inclusion fund will be there, and special education zones. So there will be places in which there is no facilities, no schools, not enough teachers. The children are dropping the school in between. So such places will consider as a special education zones, and we are giving special provision and importance to such places, and inclusive education for children with disabilities. So for such children, there will be support system. So NEP 2020 is giving importance to the inclusion. Then it comes the technology. So we know that the main difference is about the technology, that we are advanced in technology. So it gives importance to the technology. So for the students who is differently able, that termed as Divyang, so for them, Divyang-friendly educational software will be there, and the e-content will be available in various language, and there will be virtual labs, and the existing EA learning platform like Diksha and Swayam will get expanded into a better version, and ICT-equipped libraries will be there. So this was about the school education, and now let's move to the higher education. In higher education, it comes graduation. In graduation programs, it will run with the multiple entry and exit options. So in that, if a student who entered into a graduation program, and after 1 year because of any reason the child has to access the educational system, that is possible, the child can access, and in any time if the child is ready, then the child can enter into the next stages. That is, if the student is exiting from the first year, so after, when the child is ready, the student can enter into the second year. So that will be continuing. So in existing system, if the student is existing from any year, that is in the first year, second year, or second year, they have to restart the education. But according to NEP in 2020, if the student exists from any stage, they can restart from that stage. Is it clear?
Yes, yes. So no
Okay.
break will be there, correct? In middle of the year,
Yes.
no break.
Yeah.
Okay. If they are
They can
not
restart
clearing the
from there.
semester also, no break.
Yes. And one more thing is that if a student got a better opportunity, if I'm studying in one university and I've gotten a um, better university, I got admission in a better university for the next academic year, then I can for this next semester, so I can access from this university and I can join in uh, the other university in the second year. I exist from the first university in the first year, and I can join the second university from, and I can start my graduation in second year from that university. So there, the credits will be digitally scored. That is it will be the credits will be goes to the ABC system, that is academic bank credit. So it is digitally the scores will transfer into the next university. So there will be no problem for the students. So that is the multiple entry and access options will be there, and the students will get a certificate after each year. If the student exists in the first year, the student will get a certificate, diploma certificate. In the second year, if they are exiting, they will get an advanced diploma. And third year, they will get a bachelor degree. In the fourth year, they will get bachelor degree with research. And now the all the things which is related to the graduation is comes under UGC, and that will be based to HECI. And the main aim of the HECI will be to improve the standard of higher education. So this is all about the graduation. And if we are moving to the master's program, so the students who are having the 3 years of a bachelor degree, that is an existing program, they can do the master's program in 2 year. 2 year for those who are having 3 years of bachelor degree, and for those students who completed 4 years of bachelor degree with research, they can do their master's program in 1 year, and there will be an integrated 5 years of bachelor's and master's program. I hope it is clear. Then, if you are moving to the MPhil and PhD program, according to NEP 2020, there will not be an MPhil program will not be there. It is discontinuing, and students can pursue their PhD after masters of 4 years of bachelor degree. And if the students is having 4 years of UG. With at least 7.5 CGPA, they will be eligible for the PhD. So this is all about the higher education, and then it comes the teacher education. So by the year 2030, there will be an integrated B.Ed for 4 years of integrated B.Ed will be there. So in that it comes graduation plus B.Ed. Then there will be 2 years B.Ed program for those students who is having existing degrees, that is 3 years of degree. Those students who are having 3 years of degree, they can finish their B.Ed program in 2 years, and the students who finish their 4 years of multidisciplinary bachelor's degree, they can finish their B.Ed in 1 year. And the teachers promotion and recruitment will be on the basis of their merit, and it's compulsory that for